going, everyone? Meteorologist Danielle Grant here in the 9 News Weather Center. Hope you're doing fantastic on this Tuesday afternoon. You know, a lot of folks saying, okay, we're kind of heading toward the middle of November. Where in the world is the snow here in Denver? We have not seen our first official snowfall, but I wanted to kind of get you caught up on the past 4 years. Our first snowfall, of course, you probably remember that one last year, just after Labor Day, and everyone was like, what? The years before that, it was in October, and typically our first snowfall actually is October the 18th. So as far as November goes, we have seen several years where we have only got a trace of snow. That's actually what we have recorded out at DIA. That, however, is not measurable snowfall. So that last year was back in 2017, and you can see we've certainly had some pretty dry Novembers, but gosh, it would be nice to see some snowfall as we're winding down fall and kind of looking ahead toward the winter season. The good news, I guess, in all of this is the fact that the high country is still getting plenty of snow. In fact, another system is moving in as we speak. You can kind of see those darker skies looming atop Winter Park. The slopes looking good. Mother Nature helping to bring them some fresh stuff overnight into tomorrow morning. Downtown Denver, however, this is a different scenario. If you have been out and about today, you've probably noticed all of the haze out there, a lot of pollution still in our atmosphere. We have a bit of an inversion, so that means we have warmer air atop us, and it's kind of acting as a lid to trap in all of the pollutants around the Denver area. So we need some winds to kind of help scour that out, and with this system that's moving in, I anticipate seeing just that as we look ahead toward tomorrow. So some blue skies are on the way. We just probably have to wait another 24 hours. Temperatures right now sitting in the 50s for the metro area. This is actually pretty seasonal for this time of the year. Some 50s off to the eastern plains, 40s, 50s way up high. And again, right now out of the airport, we have partly to mostly cloudy skies. The winds out of the east-northeast about 5 to 10 miles per hour. As we look ahead toward this afternoon, hopefully we'll sneak out with some lower 60s here in the city, but with the clouds and some of that pollution, we might not make it quite there. Upper 50s in northern Colorado, and then still pretty mild up into the mountains as we don't have the rain, the snowfall just yet anyway. The leading edge of this storm beginning to roll into Colorado. You can already see all of that cloud cover encompassing much of the western slope and now moving in across the urban corridor. We'll zoom out and kind of see this system beginning to ramp up just a bit as it's tracking across parts of the Great Basin, the inland northwest, bringing some snowfall in toward Idaho, through Montana, some scattered rain showers from Pocatello south towards Salt Lake City, and all of that moisture will be moving into the mountains tonight. Unfortunately, this system really won't be bringing us here in the Denver area, the I-25 corridor, all that much precipitation. We'll just stay mostly cloudy overnight, but that does mean our temperatures stay mild as overnight lows only fall into the 30s here for the urban corridor. A little chillier, however, with teens and 20s up in the mountains. As we look ahead into the future, this is about 6, 7 o'clock. Cloudy skies from Fort Collins to Denver to Castle Rock and Colorado Springs, while the rain showers are increasing across the valleys and then snowfall beginning to come through. It really is going to be late tonight, though. I'd say by about 10:30, 11, midnight that we start to see the heaviest snowfall. So keep that in mind. If you are going to be traveling up around Rabbit Ears Pass, Berthoud Pass, Vail Pass, it's going to be tricky. Blowing and drifting snow, certainly a problem. And really, I think the worst of it will be focused across our northern mountains, those northwesterly facing slopes, picking up the majority of this snow. This is about 6, 7 a.m. early tomorrow morning. Clouds still with us here for the urban corridor. Wouldn't be surprised if we do see a couple of rain showers right there around I-80, the far northeastern plains, and then snowfall still lingering. But again, the system is pretty fast that it scoots out. And by tomorrow afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock, you're looking at clear skies. By about 11 p.m., pretty much the entire state looking dry. The only winter weather advisory that I have is going to be for the park, the Elkhead Mountains around the Flat Tops too, Rabbit Ears Pass included in this one. Again, this is going to be for areas above about 9,000 feet, 4 to 8 inches possible. And then if you do live around I-70, the Vail Valley, up toward Summit County, those mountains up there, easily probably 2 to 5 to 3 to 6 inches. The storm system kind of intensifies just a bit as it moves up across the upper Midwest, bringing them some chilly temperatures. We are just going to be kind of in the fringe, so to speak, with this ridge off to our west. That eventually will push in just in time for the weekend and bring us a bit of a warm up. Temps tomorrow will be slightly cooler in the 50s, some 30s and 40s for highs up into the mountains. I'd say partly sunny tomorrow, glass half full. We kick off the day with the clouds, but by the afternoon you should see a bit more sunshine, and again, seasonal readings in the mid to upper 50s for much of the urban corridor. 30s and 40s. That's all we will muster up into the mountains. Look at this 7-day forecast. We will actually stay in the mid-50s. Yes, it finally will feel a bit more like fall around here. It will be pretty windy on Thursday, so keep that in mind. But right now, I really don't have much in the way of rain, no snow. Looking at the weekend, quite toasty. Back to the 60s we go, and then even into next week, at least the start of that. Wow, right? Close to 70 degrees. I know last Saturday we touched 80. We were breaking records. So once again, it does look like the heat is on and really no major snow in sight, unfortunately, for those of us that love snow. I'm hopping over to Facebook just to see if you guys have any questions for me about the forecast. Tara, hi, how's it going? Seth, good to see you on. Betsy, howdy. Warren, hello from Meade, I love it. Tracy, not missing the snow by any means. The mountains are welcome to all of the snow. And you know what, that is kind of the silver lining, I guess you could say, of this situation that we are in, the fact that we have not seen much snow here in the metro. The mountains have. So the mountains are still doing quite well. Snowpack numbers are looking good. And again, we are just in the beginning of the season. So with that being said, yes, the storms certainly are still impacting the high country, which is wonderful. Hi, Kimberly from Loveland. Thanks for tuning in. Kenneth, enjoying the mountain weather. Awesome. Kimberly, you were wanting the snow, I'm sure. Well, we're going to at least have to wait another 7 days or so before it rolls in, because right now I don't have much. I got the heat and the sunshine. Anyways, that's going to do it for my quick weather forecast right here at 12:30. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. If you have any questions for me, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, @the WX Woman. Bye.